Hello, welcome back to the channel. We're in Scotland, just left Aviemore, been going for about an hour I'd say, and the roads, the trails are amazing. Literally I was on the road for about 10 minutes if that, got onto these trails and they look incredible. If you look behind me, that's what I've been riding. But don't let it deceive you, it's Scotland, it's the Cairngorms, so I'm going to enjoy this little flat bit. It is literally pan flat compared to what's probably coming up. So if we look over there, I'll just turn the camera, you'll probably see the view, the mountains, the Cairngorms, it's incredible. So at the moment, let's enjoy this bit. I can imagine it's getting a little bit more testy later on, but we'll see. Catch you later. Show you where I am at the moment. There you go, little bridge outside Aviemore on the route, and then we've got the trail ahead of us, little gate to go through. But so far the trails are really good. I know we're only about 10 minutes in, but hopefully to get a little bit more wild, but we'll check back a little bit later. See ya. Going about 40 minutes at the moment, just outside Aviemore. Do not let this fool you, this is Scotland. It looks flat, the path looks lovely, but guarantee it's going to get more rugged. If you look over in the distance, you can see the hills there and the mountain. So that's roughly where we're going to be headed around the Cairngorms. But for now, I'm going to enjoy this. I'll pretty much put this as pan flat for Scotland. Love it. Just got to say, this is the most stunning scenery. It's absolutely incredible. Look at that. We can hear is a river, birds, cuckoo, and my squeaky brakes. There's no traffic, no city, no nothing. This is great, loving it. Well, so far it's been really good going. The weather is just amazing. I think it must be about 18 degrees, so well happy with that. Middle of nowhere. I've got a feeling, you can see in the distance, the road snaking up, and that looks really steep. It might be an optical illusion. It's only yellow gradient on the Wahoo, so I'm hoping, yeah, optical illusion, because I don't fancy hiker biking up that. Do you? Nah. Well, that was really handy. As I came up to that massive climb, the road just dived off to the right, which I was well chuffed with. So now, on a little flat bit, a little bit rolling, but nothing like getting off the bike and hiker biking it up that massive slope. So good news, yeah. Well, it's coming across little gems like this that you never realise. This dam and that view, that makes bikepacking totally worth it. What a choice. Few Land Rovers to keep me company on the route. Second time they've overtaken me. Must be going faster than I thought. Anyway, it's only when you look up you realise the magnitude of this place and the mountains. The sound of that river just, well, it's like a waterfall just cascading down. It's just bonkers. Look at it. Well, I've done my research and yeah, that river crossing the Land Rover's just been. So I bought myself these. So I'm going to sling my shoes over the handlebars, whack these bad boys on. They're kind of like surfer wet shoes. So it gives a bit of grip on the slippy rock, help keep me safe, get me across, dry my feet, shoes back on nice and dry. See how it goes. Shoe wants to fall off again. Full of water. Thankfully, I've got seal skin, so I can put those on, so my feet will still be dry. Right, let's give it a go.
see that water crossing, although I thought I had it planned out, turned out to be pretty much of a disaster, but I think I've saved it. So the plan was, which I'd got, I bought these, and as you saw I took my shoes off, put them on the handlebar, secured one of them properly but didn't secure the other one properly, so as I was going across, blop, in went my shoe, which I was trying to keep dry. So I had to fish that out, soaking wet. The flannel was in that shoe as well, which I planned to dry my feet with, so that got wet. And then the rubber sole from one of these, obviously cheap off Amazon, just came off and went floating down the river. So went a little bit wrong, but kind of saved it. Instead of having I have got a bit of a wet shoe, I've dried it out, but I bought some sealskin socks, because being in Scotland, I know it's going to be wet, so I've put my sealskin socks on and then dried the shoe out best I can, so I don't have a wet foot. Don't mind a wet shoe, but wet foot, just can't be dealing with that. So it's an attractive look, as you'll see. Yeah, lovely. But my foot is dry, I'm happy, and I crossed it safe, so all's well. I'll know for next time. Get that bottom bracket in if I can help it, or the chain. Or the hub. Actually, the water's not too cold, which makes a difference. Whee! Made it, no disasters. Yeah. Right, let's get dry off.
reversing the lock, impossible to cycle, overloads of peat. It's been going for miles just pushing the bike, absolutely draining. Just stopped for a little rest, this lovely little place. I'll show you where we are. I'll try and point it out on the map and put it on the screen somewhere. But I just can't wait to hit tarmac now, or just something where I can get on the bike and cycle. That'd be grand. Oh well, pedal onwards, let's keep going. Well, at last, got a little bit of road. It's nice and smooth. I can actually cycle and I'm enjoying it again. And hopefully we're going to join the main roads, a bit of tarmac fairly soon, get some supplies and get some drink. Loving it again. Check you back later. So that is day one done. Fell short. I wanted to do about 67. I think I did about 53 miles in the end. It was a lot of hiker bike. It really was painful
from mile 45 onwards. Hiker bike, really steep, lots of heather, river crossings again. I set up camp pretty quick because, as you can hear, it's raining. So I saw the clouds even rolling in. I am tired, so I've got everything set up pretty quick. Had some chili and a latte for my dinner. Everything's packed away, and I picked a pretty good spot, to be fair. The ground is nice and mossy, it's really soft, although I've got a mattress, probably wouldn't need it, to be fair. That's my view. There we go, just have a little look around. So, got a few hills. Trouble is, you can't see them because they've pulled all the cloud in and the rain has come. But anyway, I'm dry, I'm toasty, I'm full, I'm fed, I'm watered. I'm going to have an early night tonight. Hopefully get up around about sunrise, see if we can see the sun. It might be raining tomorrow, we don't know, have to wait and see. If it is, get camp packed away nice and quick and crack on. Tomorrow, hopefully get down towards the Lecht and then go over the Lecht towards Tomintow, then on through Tom the Voolin, and that's sort of my target for tomorrow. Wait and see what it brings, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Cheers. So before I go, I thought I'd actually give a review of the day and what my thoughts are, and all the planning and preparation that I did, and looking at it and watching all the YouTube videos of the people that done it. The one thing that I couldn't really find, that I was a little bit nervous about, was the actual surface type. And there is a real mix of surface. I mean, you've got some nice lovely fine tarmac, and then you've got brutal gravel, and then just uncyclable stones. So it is a complete mix. Obviously I took my gravel bike with me. Wasn't too sure on the tyres, but I made a bit of a gamble, and they've actually held up really well. Had no issues, no mechanicals, anything at all. And they have gone over some real nasty sort of rocks and all sorts, and through rivers, so pretty happy with those. So my take is, yeah, you can do this on a gravel bike, it is possible, but if I was to come back, yeah, I'd probably bring a mountain bike. It's the simple fact, it gives a little bit more confidence. For example, on some of the descents, I take it a lot slower, just in case, you know, I hit a sharp rock or something happens. With a mountain bike, obviously got the wide handlebars, a lot more control. So yes, it is doable on a gravel bike. You have to be careful though, and just watch what you're doing. If I was to come back, yeah, I'd bring the mountain bike, maybe an E1. Right, I'm definitely going now. Good night all. Catch you in the morning. Good morning. It is about 4:30 in the morning, and it's pretty much getting light. So I've cooked up my brew. I'm awake. I've had some really good sleep. That was much needed. Actually, much better sleep than actually sleeping on the Caledonian Sleeper, the overnight train coming up, which is a bit of a result because I was a bit tired. As you can probably see, or you can probably hear, I've got breakfast on. Breakfast is beans and sausages. Absolutely love those, and I've got a little latte with some sugar in there as well. It's not raining at the moment. It did rain through the night quite a bit, right up to about I think about 1 o'clock. When I was waking up I heard it, but tent held up. I'm absolutely dry. I was snug as a bug. It wasn't cold last night, it was fairly warm. So yeah, did really well. I've just got the task now of just packing up, getting everything put away, so I'm going to crack on with that, and I'll catch you all later. See ya. Cheers. I must say, I picked a cracking spot last night. It got to a little point where I was just trudging along, and I was going up this massive slope, single track hiker bike, and there was literally, as I turn round you'll see, there was just heather absolutely everywhere, and I was thinking to myself, I have to just keep going until I find somewhere. And then as I just got to round about this bit where the path is, and then I saw this beautiful green little patch. It was flat, it was soft, and it was just like, yeah, that's meant to be. Going to pitch up camp there, probably about half hour, a bit earlier than I probably thought it would be, but if I kept trudging as you can see on the hill, it just turns back into that heather. I thought if I trudge further, I'm just going to keep going, I possibly are going to end up at the top, and then same on the other side of the hill. So quite happy that I did that, and the views are just incredible. Apart from the clouds, you can see a little bit of the mountains, the tops of them are pulling the clouds down, but hopefully it clears up a little bit. But better than a Premier Inn in Birmingham, must say.
Whew. Well, that last section is a lot of hiker bike, a few small river crossings, but luckily didn't have to take my shoes off. Could literally just pick my way across on the stones and take the bike over. Happy days. Ran out of water a little while ago, so had to stop at the stream, boiled the arse off the water, steri tabs in, should be okay. Hopefully no brain eating bugs in there, or dysentery. That would be a shocker. But onwards, road ahead is pretty much exactly the same as the road behind. I'll pin it round so you can have a look. So I think only about another 5 miles to go and hit a town, so can have second breakfast. Yeah, that sounds good. I'll catch you later. all that hiker bike, it was worth it. Now I've got freshly laid tarmac. Gonna enjoy this. Absolutely awesome. So I'm going to change today. Yesterday I did my big fair share of hiker bike. So today I'm going to change the route. I'm going to do a lot of tarmac. Now I'm on it, I'm not going to get off for a long time. Hopefully make my way up to Balmoral and over the Lecht. But, smooth roads, you can't beat them.